Contract negotiators for the United Auto Workers Union and 3 major automobile manufacturers have just 1 week left to avoid a strike. According to the UAW, 97% of members voted to strike if deals can't be reached with GM, Ford, and Stellantis. Union President Shawn Fain has said a deadline extension is not on the table. Some of the workers' demands include substantial wage increases, 32-hour work weeks, cost of living adjustments, and profit-sharing reform. For more, let's bring in Jordyn Grzelewski. She covers the auto industry and business at the Detroit News. Jordyn, welcome. So give us some context. Remind us how we got to this point. Why is the UAW on the verge of striking?
Yes. Hi, Elaine. Thanks for having me. So as you noted, we are basically exactly 1 week away from the deadline expiration. There have been a number of developments leading up to this. Earlier this year, the UAW elected a reform-minded new slate of leaders who have taken a much more militant and aggressive tone towards the companies. They have also kind of shaken things up in terms of bargaining tactics. They have put updates out there publicly. They have, called out executives publicly. And they have, reiterated again and again, as you said, that they are not willing to extend the current contracts, that September 14th is the deadline, and that they are more than willing to go on strike to see their demands met if necessary.
Yeah, he has a very different style from, as I understand it, from his predecessors. So the union is focused on the industry's transition towards making electrical vehicles. Can you explain that?
Yeah, the UAW has raised some concerns about what that will mean for the workforce of UAW represented manufacturing workers. I think their position is that traditionally these jobs have been good paying jobs with benefits that have been union represented and that have been, that have given people a path to the middle class. And their concern is about the new jobs that are coming with the transition to electric vehicles, such as battery plants. They are fighting to see those jobs be union represented and for them to have similar wage and benefit scales as current manufacturing workers.
Well, we have seen both President Biden and former President Trump sort of commenting as these labor negotiations continue. What's been the UAW sort of response to some of that political rhetoric that we've heard?
The UAW has taken the fairly highly unusual step of withholding its endorsement of President Biden so far in this election. The UAW historically has been a very longstanding ally to the two Democrats in office. I think there is no chance at all that they would endorse Trump, as their leader has pushed back very strongly on some of the appeals that Trump has made to auto workers. But they say they're pushing for a just transition for workers in this EV transition. I asked UAW President Shawn Fain about this just last week, and he said actions speak louder than words, and they feel that their endorsement should be earned, not taken for granted.
Yeah, it certainly seems like a critical moment here, this particular set of negotiations for the UAW and the U.S. automobile industry as a whole. With this competition, we know Americans have many choices when it comes to these vehicles, but the competition from around the world as well. Jordyn Grzelewski, thanks so much. We appreciate your insight.
Thank you.